how to create an SOP in 6 minutes or less. Yes, you heard that right. How do you actually create an SOP and how do you make it quickly? This video is going to tell you exactly how to do it. But firstly, thank you so much for those who are returning. I really appreciate and am grateful for your support. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Caitlin Cook and I help entrepreneurs start, grow and scale their business for impact and profit. I'm a top 1% business strategist on the world's largest marketplace, and I've helped startups all the way to Fortune 500 all around the world actually. I'm here to distill the complicated and make it as simple as possible because I truly want more entrepreneurs to succeed, because I think the more that we work together, the more that we create partnerships and succeed in what it is we ultimately want, the better the world's going to be. So on that note, how do you create an SOP in 6 minutes or less? So if you haven't watched my video on what an SOP is, watch it. The link will be down below. It literally gives you an overview of what it is, but this one is going to be more action heavy into how to actually do it. So get a pen and paper as always, because this is jam-packed with wisdom and insights. An SOP, your standard operating procedure, what I want you to do is start mapping out. It's easy if you map out what you do and where you do it for the customer. So let's talk about the customer. How do they get introduced into your world? So do you introduce them through social media? Do you do it through discovery calls? Do you do it through email, through LinkedIn messages? How do they actually get introduced to your world? What's the process there? That's your SOP. That's where we start the SOP. So why this is important, why I want to give context more into how you welcome them into your world, is because people will remember how you made them feel more so than they'll remember what you said. So why this is important is if you want to succeed in business, then you want to be a good human being who cares about people, because people buy. It's not new. People are spending more money all the time. Like, everyone can succeed in business. But what's going to really resonate and help you stand out as your own independent, conscious, incredible company is by ensuring that your customers feel heard, understood, empowered, inspired, whatever it is that resonates and you care about. That's what you want to focus on. And SOPs is going to help you do that, because it's going to drill down each step that you take to onboard a customer and to put them through the process, and then that offboarding process. So let's say your onboarding process looks like a discovery call. Your SOP will be the client books a discovery call. From there, we have an automated email that looks like this to welcome them in with the intention of they feel this. I add the intentionality of it because the intentionality drives the action and it gives more context and meaning behind what it is that you're doing. The SOP is going to be written and executed by lots of different people in the team, and as your business grows, more people are going to be onboarded. So if you can give it more context and meaning to what you want the customers to feel, what will happen is as your business grows and your team grows, they will actually give you some options, some innovative ideas of how you can possibly improve the current onboarding process, for example. So that's what you want to do. You want to go, right, step 1, this is an SOP. Step 1, discovery call. Step 2, email is sent, and this is what the email says. Step 3 is we send them a confirmation email, and this is automated. Step 4, we attend the call, and step 5 is we send them a thank you for attending the call. A lot of this can be automated, but the purpose of this is you've got it documented. So if anybody has to execute it, when you don't want to execute it anymore, you want to give it to somebody else, they have a literal step-by-step of how to do it. That is what an SOP is. It is a step-by-step process of how to deliver it, what it is that you're delivering. But you want to break it up into the specifics of your business. So do an onboarding SOP, and then you do the process. So if it's project work you do, what do you do with the project? Do you then input it into Notion? And from there, what does that look like? Who's involved as well? You want to keep a note of who's involved. And then if it's not project, if it's just client facing work, or if you're selling a product online, what's the touch points? Where is it that you connect with the customers, and what does that look like? And in there, you're going to have the script of what you say to your customers. This is what you want to be able to review and improve on, because this is how customers feel when they enter your world. You want them to feel understood. And if something starts going awry, you want to start reviewing your SOPs to see if you can simplify it, if you can make it more impactful, if you can connect better with them, and then go again. So then we will talk about the offboarding process. A lot of people miss this step. I did as well, and then I did it and I was like, oh my God, this is brilliant. Depending on the customer's journey, there will be a time where it may come to an inevitable end, but we want to have, when does it actually actually end, and what does that look like? Because when you end it and you offboard them, you then send them a thank you so much for your business. And then if you know other people who would benefit, please send them my way. But then also create an SOP for follow-ups, because they've already brought with you, they've already been in your world. It's a higher chance of conversion, but it's also a lovely longer term relationship. So I would also set up to email them every few months just to check in and see how they're doing, how they've implemented the work that you've given them. And this will create long-term relationships, and you never know who's going to be referred to you because you took that extra step to touch base with somebody afterwards. So that is how you create an SOP in 6 minutes or less. You literally write the step by step by step. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's literally just capturing every step of what you do to ensure the success of the customer's journey. Your business will thrive when your customers thrive, and your customers will thrive when you know the steps you take them through confidently. And those are the steps you can review and audit continuously to ensure that you can improve it and make it more connected. You can make clients feel more impacted. However it is that you want to show up in the market, you get to decide that. So on that note, thank you so very much. As always, if you require any additional assistance, my links are down below. And I want to say that I am celebrating you every single step of the way. You have got this. You're amazing. You can do this. And I will see you in the next video.